Liam, you probably make of that first game, but good performance, disappointing result.
Yeah, definitely. I think, like I say, when you look at the last 2 weeks, it's been a real, challenging time for the players, and I have to say, what a terrific group in terms of how they've, stuck together, got through it. Again, I have to say a massive thank you to Dean and Ray for the work they've done over the last 2 weeks as well. Getting the club through a challenging time with obviously the change in positions, etc. But yeah, looking at the game, taking things into perspective, stepping back, bigger picture, going forward, I'm really excited by some of the things I saw today. We second half especially, I thought we had real good control of the game. We were in their half most of it. We looked the more dangerous. We had the more chances. And again, in football, what you can't do then is obviously switch off. But for the guys not to, I was out there yesterday. I didn't take training. The guys have got no idea in terms of how I see the game and what I'm looking for. So again, that's also a difficult thing for them. But hugely proud of how they played, how they applied themselves, how they worked. So overall, obviously disappointed. We don't want to lose football matches, but lots of positives to take.
Well, Sunderland are going to be, you'd imagine, one of the teams that are there or thereabouts. They certainly expect to be there or thereabouts. So from that perspective, you gave them a really good game.
Yeah, definitely. And I think if you looked at quality of chances, it was probably down to us. I thought first half we had a really good 10-minute period, sort of 20 to 30 minutes, where we created 2 or 3 chances. We spoke about it at half-time, just playing with a bit more tempo, a bit more intensity, and you saw that second half of the guys, and we, at times we suffocated them, they couldn't get out. So, yeah, they're obviously, a big club, big players, lots of experience. That like you say, in them moments where you're not playing well, winning football matches is what experienced players get you. So, lots for us to do, lots for us to work on, but overall, like I keep saying, quite excited.
Goals came at never a good time to concede, but the goals did come at awkward times, in as much as little time to react, and then obviously the team talk kind of goes out the window slightly by conceding so quickly, but the reaction must please you.
No, exactly. And like I said, the difficult period, what it does sometimes is bring players close together, and you can see that it's a really tight-knit group. It's a group that, said before the game, tough times, good times, uncertain times. You have to, being a team is what gets you through them periods, and it doesn't surprise me that the guys reacted like they did. They're having seen them 2 days now, they're a terrific group of guys. No egos, everyone willing to work, everyone wants to learn. So they're things that for us as a coaching staff coming in are really positive, exciting things to be able to try and coach and adapt and tweak.
Both yourself and Chris, obviously certainly Chris more recently got a huge background in academy players, and the average age of this team, 23, 25. I think there's only 5 players in the entire squad over 25. So, as you said, a really hungry group to kind of get hold of.
Yeah, and they're only going to get better. That's the exciting thing. When you've got players at that age, they're not even hit their peak years yet. So, I'm excited to work with so many of them and coach them, help them, develop them, challenge them, make them feel uncomfortable at times. I think we have to do that, and they're going to get better. That's the most exciting thing for me. They're going to improve. They're going to get better. You improve the individuals, the team will get better. So, really exciting group to work with.
A few key points in the game, but maybe their second goal. Defence seemed to kind of stand still. That they were expecting a flag at that point.
Yeah, and it's just moments where, said before the game, where just a lapse in concentration. You only have to switch off for half a second, and someone gets on your shoulder, someone doesn't quite squeeze out, whatever it might be. I think that's the challenge throughout the game. Can you for 45, 46, 47 minutes sustain a really high level of focus and concentration? And there'll be moments in the game where you work, where you rest, but mentally, you don't have an opportunity to rest. Balls out of play, you still have to stay switched on. So again, another lesson for us to learn and work on, and we'll do the video now. We'll get ready to go again on Tuesday.
And Troy Parrott, he was lively all game and deserved his goal.
Yeah, definitely. Troy's a really exciting talent. It's now for him to flip that potential into performance, and I think we saw that second half. I thought we saw some really exciting moments in terms of the attempted chip. How many people saw it and would try it and have the quality to execute it. Goal's a terrific finish. So he's got some really interesting attributes. It's now, like I say, it's about being able to deliver that consistently.
When your goalkeeper makes a save with 5 minutes to go, you must have been thinking all the stars are aligning for you.
Yeah, and first game of the week, all the change, in the back of your head, you hope, right, is today the day where we're going to be able to nick something? So, unfortunately, today's not the day for that to happen. But like I say, I'm going home disappointed, but ultimately, being accurate in my reflections, stepping back and knowing that, hopefully we're going to go on a long journey where we turn these types of performances into victories.
not really much time for you to rest yet, is there? Obviously, with a game coming up Tuesday, it's straight into the frying pan for you.
No, definitely, and that's why the squad's so important. I said it to the guys beforehand. It's not just the starting 11, it's the subs, it's the non-squad players. So everyone's in it. It's a if we want to do well this season, it's about the team. It's about everybody in prepared to step in. So it's on the staff, it's on me to make sure that everyone physically, mentally, game understanding's in a good place, so that when they get their opportunity, they're ready to step into the team and deliver.
There was quite a bit of bite and physicality in this one. You must be quite pleased to see your players generally come through it unscathed.
Yeah, before the end of the game, I have to say I like the bite, I like the fight, I like the aggression. I want us to be a team that are difficult to play against, and I think when you got a group of young lads, what we don't want to do is get bullied at any point. And I thought there's some terrific tackles, some real bite, real aggression. Everyone seems okay after the game, which is good news. So it's now making sure that we rest, we recover, we do what we can and what we can control to be ready for Tuesday.
To see Andy Fisher get back in the group so quickly after missing most of the pre-season? Yeah,
definitely. I think he showed with a penalty save, obviously, a real good moment, and with quality with his feet at times as well. So he showed it's a real big plus to have him back with the group, definitely.
Many big differences between what you were used to in Belgium and what you saw here today?
It's a good question. One I've not actually reflected on or had time to reflect on, to be totally honest, so soon after the game. But football's football, I think. When you look at it, I think I have to say, if you've ever seen one be in Belgium, extremely physical, extremely intense, which is what the game was today. So I'm used to that intensity. Again, I thought, like I say, I thought it was some really good talent on show today as well. So yeah, probably one for me to go away and think and reflect on. I've not actually had the chance to do that yet.